I found myself stranded in the middle of nowhere, my car sputtering to a stop on a desolate stretch of road. It was late, and the darkness pressed in around me like a suffocating blanket. Panic clawed at my chest as I realized I had no cell service and no idea where I was. With no other choice, I grabbed my flashlight and decided to walk. Maybe I'd find help or a house where I could use a phone. The wind whispered through the trees, carrying a chill that made me shiver. Every rustle of leaves made me jump, my heart pounding in my ears. After what felt like hours, I spotted a faint light in the distance. Relief flooded through me as I quickened my pace, desperate for human contact. As I approached, I saw that the light was coming from an old, run-down house. Cautiously, I knocked on the door, my knuckles rapping against the wood in the stillness of the night. The door creaked open, revealing a dimly-lit interior. A man stood in the doorway, his eyes piercing in the flickering light. I explained my situation, hoping he would offer to call for help. But his expression remained unreadable as he invited me inside. Reluctantly, I stepped over the threshold, the door closing behind me with a finality that sent a shiver down my spine. The man led me to a dimly lit room, the air thick with the scent of decay. I noticed the peculiar decorations around the room, bones, animal skulls, and strange symbols painted on the walls. Fear gripped me as I realized I was in the home of someone with sinister intentions. Before I could react, the man lunged at me, his eyes wild with madness. I fought back, screaming for help that I knew wouldn't come. The struggle was brief but intense, and as I lay on the cold floor, gasping for breath, I knew I was at the mercy of a madman. He dragged me deeper into the house, to a room that looked like a makeshift altar. He bound me to the cold stone slab, muttering incomprehensible words as he prepared for whatever twisted ritual he had planned. I closed my eyes, praying for a miracle. But as the man raised his knife, glinting in the dim light, I knew my fate was sealed. The last thing I heard was his crazed laughter, echoing in the darkness, as the blade descended.